Here is what 50 country names actually mean. Argentina comes from silver. Explorers tied the region to the Silver River, so the name became the Silvery Land. Australia means southern land. Europeans used it for the big landmass they expected far below the known world. Austria means eastern realm. It began as the eastern borderland of Bavaria. Bahrain means the two seas. The exact two waters are debated, but the name still points to water around the island. Brazil is named after Brazil wood. That red dye tree was valuable enough to rename the whole land. Cameroon comes from Shrimp River. Portuguese sailors saw shrimp in the river, and the nickname stuck. Canada comes from a village word. French explorers heard an indigenous word for settlement and stretched it into a country. Colombia is named after Columbus. The country name turns one explorer's surname into a national label. Comoros means islands of the moon. The name comes from an Arabic word linked to the moon. Costa Rica means rich coast. Spanish explorers hoped the shore was full of gold. Ecuador means equator. The country is named after the line running across the globe. El Salvador means the savior. The country name is religious, not geographic. France means land of the Franks. The tribe name became the country name. Guatemala is often explained as place of many trees. The name points to a landscape, not a flag. Honduras means depths. Spanish sailors associated the coast with deep water. Hungary is linked to the Onagurs, often interpreted as 10 tribes or 10 arrows. The name carries an old steppe alliance inside it. Iceland is exactly what it sounds like, Iceland. The name sells the cold before anything else. India comes from the Indus River. One river gave its name to a civilization and then a country. Indonesia means Indian islands. It was built from words for India and islands. Island means land of Eriu. Eriu was an old goddess name tied to the island. Italy may mean land of calves. One old explanation connects the name to young cattle. Jamaica means land of wood and water. The name describes an island covered in forests and rivers. Japan means sun origin. From China, it was the land where the sun rises. Jordan means the descending river. The name points to water flowing down into the valley. Kazakhstan means land of the Kazakhs. Kazakh is often linked to free wanderers of the steppe. Kenya comes from Mount Kenya. The mountain name is often tied to whiteness or brightness. Kuwait means little fort. The country name began with a small defensive settlement. Lebanon is linked to whiteness. It points to the white snow of the mountains. Luxembourg means little fortress. The country name started as a small fortified place. Maldives means garland islands. The islands look like beads strung across the ocean. Malta is often linked to a safe harbor. Another old folk meaning connects it with honey. Montenegro means black mountain. The name is a direct picture of dark mountain slopes. Namibia comes from the Namib Desert. The old route points to a vast empty place. Netherlands means low lands. Much of the country sits low beside the sea. New Zealand is named after Zeeland. That Dutch province means sea land. Norway means northern way. It was the route up the northern coast. Pakistan means land of the pure. The name was also built as an acronym for Muslim homelands in South Asia. Philippines is named after King Philip. A Spanish king's name became the island country's name. Poland means land of fields. It comes from a people associated with open plains. Portugal comes from Port of Cale. A port settlement grew into a country name. Romania means land of Romans. The name ties the country to Roman identity. Russia comes from the Rus. A medieval people gave their name to a giant state. Sierra Leone means lion mountains. Sailors saw the hills and heard something wild in the landscape. Singapore means lion city. The name comes from a story about seeing a lion. Sri Lanka means resplendent island. The name makes the island sound bright instead of just geographic. Thailand means land of the free. Thai is tied to freedom in the country's modern identity. Tuvalu means 8 standing together. It referred to the inhabited islands standing as one group. Ukraine is often explained as borderland, though the meaning is debated. Either way, the name carries a frontier inside it. Venezuela means little Venice. Europeans saw stilt houses by the water and thought of Venice. Zimbabwe means stone houses. The name points to the great stone ruins that still define the country. So the map is not just names. It is rivers, forts, trees, mountains, kings, and old mistakes hiding in plain sight. Subscribe to Ball Politik. We upload every day so you can learn about the world with great visuals.